Taboo, Denzel Curry's third studio album, is a masterpiece. It is one of, if not the best albums I have ever listened to. This album is split into three parts, light, gray, and dark. Today, I will be breaking down the worst and best tracks on this album. Coming in the 13th and last spot is Black Metal Terrorist. Before I continue, I still like this song. I like every single track on this album, even the quote-unquote worst one. Black Metal Terrorist is rapped by Zell, Curry's other persona. This song is extremely aggressive. This is also the aspect where it falls short though. The track before this one, Vengeance, capitalizes on aggressiveness much better than Black Metal Terrorist, therefore making this track seem lackluster. The chorus is pretty boring as well, which doesn't help the case of this song. All in all, Black Metal Terrorist comes in at number 13. At number 12 is Sirens featuring JID. Admittedly, this song is automatically at a huge disadvantage for me, as I do not necessarily like JID and his voice. Funny enough, JID has the best part of this song. His verse is absolute heat, but I digress. The hook is rather boring in relation to the other tracks on this album, and Curry's verses aren't the best either, which causes this song to fall short on almost all aspects. Sirens, number 12. The Blackest Balloon takes the 11th spot. Like all the other tracks, it is still a banger. The beat is extremely eerie and fits the message of the song perfectly. However, I can't vibe with the song all the time. Maybe it's because of the okay verses or the not so catchy hook. The Blackest Balloon comes in at number 11. Welcome to the darkest side of Taboo. All I got is permanent. Coming in at the number 10 spot is the intro track Taboo. Taboo could not be a better intro song to, well, the Taboo album. The spooky atmosphere and melodic aspects of the song are perfect. The are so great. The verse starts the album off perfectly. However, it is still an intro track and it is not as good as the following songs. Taboo comes in at number 10. From this point on, the tracks got extremely hard for me to list. The next 9 songs are absolute bangers, and I could listen to these songs for the rest of my life and be completely okay with it. They can't destroy you, then expect the royal treatment, talking slick like it's oil speaking. The number 9 spot goes to Mad I Got It. Something about the instrumental and the braggadocious lyrics captures me every time. Additionally, the hook has one of my favorite lyrics in the album with "That's your chick, but not my chick, 'cause she got my lady." The beat switch into the other perspective of the jealous person in society wraps up this track so nicely. Mad I Got It, number 9. At number 8 is Cash Maniac. Again, this is an extremely braggadocious track. However, the hook from Nigeria, I can't even pronounce that, is amazing. She complements Curry's rapping perfectly. She provides one of the best melodic and vibey hooks on the entire album. Denzel's verses are also very good. The corny bars mesh in perfectly with the song, and the track wouldn't be the same without them, quite frankly. Cash Maniac comes in at number 8. Little bitch ride. I don't fuck with anyone that kill my vibe. If she slide, then she better be. Coming in at number 7 is Super Saiyan Superman. The amazing verses, the great beat, and the catchy as hell hook make this song so great. Denzel's flow in the hook is fantastic. This song is so hype, and you cannot skip it. Super Saiyan Superman, number 7. Talk about a tongue twister. These next 6 songs are all in my top, 30 songs of all time. These songs are all absolute bangers. Okay. Number 6 is Sumo. Sumo was one of the songs that was released before the album was officially dropped. Sumo is either the best or second hypest track on the entire album. The hard as hell bass paired with Curry's aggressive flow creates a deadly combination. I can agree that if you bump this while you're at the gym, you will be so ready to hit that new max. Anytime this track plays, you can't help but bop your head to it. This track is great and comes in at the number 6 spot. Switch It Up comes in at number 5. This track has the best storytelling on the album, as Curry talks about getting robbed by what he thought was his friend. He talks about how people will change when jealousy takes a hold of them, and how he can't trust many people anymore. The beat also matches the theme of the song perfectly, and the hook is very catchy. Switch It Up, number 5. At number 4 is another song with a great message. Number 4 is Clout Cobain. Clout Cobain is by far the most popular song off this album, and it's pretty obvious why. Curry's melodic rapping on the bridge and hook create an infectious atmosphere. As said before, the topic of the song is also relatable, as Denzel talks about being pressured and judged. Clout Cobain, number 4. At number 3 is the most energetic song on the album, In Vengeance. This song is the darkest and most hype song on the album. Every verse on this track is nuts. JPEG Mafia and Zilla Cami could not have been better choices for the features on the song. There is not a break in the atmosphere in the song until the outro by Mickey DeGrand IV. This outro is a completely different mood, but it somehow fits perfectly with the track. Vengeance comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Black Balloons. This song has the best hook on the album. It is also one of the catchiest. The verses from Denzel and the feature Goldlink, who I will talk about in a second, are fantastic. When I first started listening to this track, I said to myself that there has to be a Pennywise bar somewhere in there, and I was right. Taboo and I are in the same boat. Was said from Pennywise, I guess we all float. It is a great bar too. But let's move on to Goldlink. Curry and Goldlink's chemistry is absolutely stunning, and their flows and voices mesh great with each other. I love at the end of his verse where he says, "Take a turn of fire in a pitchfork, bitch." Great song. Comes in at number 2. Here it is. The best song on the album. Using process of elimination, you can probably figure it out. The best song. The number 1 spot is Perks. I don't know if this song could actually get any better. The verses are the best on the album. The hook is fantastic and the topic is great. This track is just overall fantastic. Well, that wraps up my Taboo worst to best songs list. Please leave your lists in the comments below. Thank you all for watching.